Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. ADM just filed a Form 8K announcing an executive appointment, and it looks like a big move for the company. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company is bringing in a seasoned leader from the agricultural and chemical industry, and his compensation package tells us a lot about how much they value his expertise. Archer-Daniels-Midland, or ADM as it is commonly known, is a major player in the agribusiness space, dealing with everything from crops to animal feed. They are a huge company with a market cap north of $41 billion. The main event here is the appointment of Jeffrey Rowe as the new Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer. This officially happens on the 17th of August 2026. Now, who is Jeffrey Rowe? He is coming from Syngenta Group, a big name in crop protection and seeds. He has been the CEO there since early 2024, and before that, he held leadership roles in their crop protection and seeds divisions. He also has a background at DuPont Pioneer. So, this is not someone new to the agricultural world, and that experience is clearly something ADM is betting on. The filing clears up any potential conflicts of interest or related party transactions, which is standard procedure. No funny business going on there. Let's talk about the money. Mr. Rowe is coming in with a base salary of $1.2 million annually. That is a significant figure reflecting his senior role and the responsibility that comes with it. On top of that, he'll be eligible for the company's annual cash incentive plan. The target here is a whopping 175% of his base salary for 2026. This will be calculated on a pro rata basis, meaning he'll get a portion of it depending on how much of the year he works for ADM. It will be based on company and individual performance and paid out in early 2027. Then there is the equity. He has an annual target equity award opportunity of $12.5 million. This means his compensation will be heavily tied to the company's stock performance, aligning his interests with shareholders. For 2026 specifically, he is getting an equity award valued at $11.1 million. This award is split between performance stock units, where he has to hit certain performance targets, and restricted stock units, which generally vest over time. These restricted stock units will vest over 3 years. This is a really interesting part. ADM is giving him make-whole awards. This is basically to compensate him for the cash incentives and equity awards he is leaving behind at Syngenta Group that were set to vest by the end of 2027. This is a common practice to attract top talent who might otherwise lose out on significant compensation by switching jobs. Part of this make-whole package is a $2.2 million cash bonus, payable in January 2027. There are conditions, of course, like staying employed or having his employment terminated under specific circumstances defined in their incentive plan. Also, as part of the make-whole, he is receiving restricted stock units valued at $16.69 million. These have a shorter vesting schedule, with a chunk vesting at 5 months and the rest at 17 months. Again, there are provisions for accelerated vesting if his employment ends under certain conditions. These make double whole awards demonstrate how much ADM wanted this executive, as they are essentially buying back the value he would have received from his previous employer. He'll also receive relocation benefits, which makes sense if he needs to move for the new role. And of course, he'll be part of all the company's benefit plans, including executive, specific ones, and severance packages, provided he qualifies. The company also issued a press release on the 20th of July announcing this appointment. That is a separate filing, but it confirms the news that came out on this 8K. This summary gives us a good overview, but the full details of Mr. Rowe's offer letter are attached as an exhibit to this filing. The filing also lists the exhibits, including the offer letter itself, and that press release we just mentioned. So, what does this all mean? ADM is making a significant investment to bring in a top executive. This suggests they are focused on growth and operational efficiency, and they see Mr. Rowe's experience as crucial to achieving those goals. His background at Syngenta implies a deep understanding of the agricultural supply chain from seeds to consumer products, which is ADM's core business. The substantial compensation package, especially the make-whole awards, indicates a strong belief in his ability to make an impact quickly. Looking at external context, ADM has been hitting fresh highs recently, with some analysts expecting more room to run. However, some also suggest the stock might be above its fair value based on cash flow and earnings. This appointment could be seen as a move to address any perceived weaknesses or to further capitalize on their current momentum. It is a strategic hire designed to bolster leadership as the company navigates a competitive and evolving market. The risk I am watching is whether this high-profile hire can translate into tangible operational improvements and sustained financial growth that justifies the significant compensation What I'm actually looking for is how his leadership will impact ADM, its market share and profitability in the coming quarters. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description.